And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derrick Williams about his focus offensively.
Just getting to the basket more, being able to finish with the defender in front of me. I think getting to the line a lot more as well. I think, getting to the line and finishing at the basket.
2 huge improvements for him. Ray, can he do more?
Definitely. He's already taken a big leap forward, and there's plenty more room for him to grow. He could become a real beast in this league.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Robin Lopez out there at Mirotic, and it's Rondo in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Taj Gibson's checked in for Doug McDermott.
Let's go.
Jennings against Butler. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Jennings. The Knicks leading by 4. Last season ended with the Knicks pretty much packing it in, but Clark, it didn't start out that way.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
Williams has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Jennings against Rondo. Kicks it to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Butler. Gibson's got his first basket.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
It's Jennings with the drive. Here's Thomas, plenty of space. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Mirotic gets the bucket.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
To the paint, Lopez with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Mirotic.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Taken away by Holiday. Outside Williams.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
Substitution on the court.
Lee outside. New York moving it around. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Anthony. Rondo with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. He kicks to Lopez. Here's Mirotic. Another one falls for Chicago.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Porzingis passes to Noah. The 11-footer cannot hit, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
And you know, guys, Taj Gibson now has 6 full seasons in the NBA, already 30 years old. Seems like just yesterday he was being drafted.
Knicks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Anthony. Rebound by the Bulls. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Rondo kicks to Lopez. Lopez sets a screen for Butler. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Getting back to Gibson, he was one of the oldest college freshmen in the country at age 21. played 3 years at USC. Then he was one of the oldest players in the 2009 draft, even though he declared as a junior.
Yeah, I think the NBA is the only profession where it hurts you to have a lot of experience coming out, because that's one reason why he did drop. I mean, had he been a couple years younger, with his length and athleticism, he very well could have been a top 10 pick. But I tell you what, the Bulls are happy that he wasn't.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Bulls trail by 4. To the left side wing. Lopez dishes to Butler. Good D by Lee.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Anthony kicks to Rose. Noah high post. Here's Porzingis, defended by Butler. And a wide open look for Lee. And the Knicks good for 2.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Stolen. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Portis comes in for Robin Lopez. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Mirotic. Bulls trail by 6. Outside Anthony. And he can't jam it through.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it's Butler with the jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Gibson the screen. Fires top of the key. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Wade.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Rose against Rondo. Rose goes in and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Taj Gibson picks one up.
And there was a question of whether or not Derrick Rose would be able to get back to his former self. At times last season, you could see him back in that MVP form.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Rose again, he showed flashes last season of his level of play, Clark, before the injury.
Yeah, exactly. And you hate to see any player go down with injuries, especially a talent like Derrick Rose. He still needs to show that he can regain that high level of NBA play for an entire season. I think that's just a matter of time, Kevin. Derrick Rose possesses a great skill set, ball handling, passing, and understanding of how to score. First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me, a bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Getting back to Rose, it's his extraordinary handle that allows him to get anywhere on the floor. Such confidence in the way he dribbles and drives, whether it's getting up in a position to set up a teammate, take it himself. he's the one very best at controlling that ball.
It's a great point. I mean, guys like D. Rose, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Kyrie, they all have maximized that skill. I mean, the thing that separates him and puts him in that Russell Westbrook category is the pure physical strength. When healthy, he's able to play with.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
Anthony in the corner. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for New York. Both free throws good from Anthony.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
The drive by Brooks, and he gets it to go. Brooks has got his second bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Jennings passes to Holiday. Butler with the steal. Stolen by Holiday.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with Derrick.